Lu Bu lived in China more than 1,800 years ago, during a time called the Late Eastern Han Dynasty, when the central government was weak and warlords, local rulers with armies, fought for power. He came from a place called Juyuan in Wuyuan Commandery, today part of Inner Mongolia. From early on, he showed talent in horse riding and archery, and display of great physical strength. People called him the Flying General, because he seemed to move so fast and fight with such power. Even as a young man, Lu Bu was noticed by powerful figures, and that set him on a wild journey of changing loyalties, fearsome battles, and dramatic downfall. In the early days, Lu Bu became a subordinate, an assistant, to a regional official named Ding Yuan. Ding Yuan saw Lu Bu's potential and entrusted him with important duties. But the capital city, Luoyang, was in chaos. The emperor died, power groups fought, and in that chaos, a powerful man named Dong Zhuo seized control of the government in the capital. Dong Zhuo wanted more power. He plotted to kill Ding Yuan and absorb his forces. To win over Lu Bu, Dong Zhuo sent a gift, a magnificent horse called Red Hair. Because Red Hair was so impressive, fast, powerful, Lu Bu was tempted. He betrayed Ding Yuan, killed him, and joined Dong Zhuo. That was the first major turning point. Lu Bu proved he could change sides if it benefited him. From then on, his life would have more of those turning points. Under Dong Zhuo, Lu Bu gained favor and power. He was made head of Dong Zhuo's guard and held high-ranking military titles. But all was not stable. Dong Zhuo was cruel and despotic, and many plotted to remove him. One of them was a minister named Wang Yun. Wang Yun devised a plan to free China from Dong Zhuo's tyranny. He used a woman named Diao Chan in a plot, in historical fiction, to create jealousy and tension between Dong Zhuo and Lu Bu. In the novel Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Diao Chan becomes a pawn in this scheme. Eventually, Lu Bu turned on Dong Zhuo and assassinated him. That shocked many, a trusted guard killing his master. After Dong Zhuo's death, his followers rose up, and instability spread. Wang Yun's plan succeeded in removing one tyrant, but it also launched a new era of chaos and war. Lu Bu then fled. He couldn't hold power over all the rivals. He wandered and sought alliances. He joined warlords like Zhang Yang and later Yuan Shao, but he never stayed committed for long. This period shows a key theme. Strength is not enough. You also need loyalty, strategy, and trust. This period is full of ups and downs, battles, betrayals, and shifting fortunes. At one point, Lu Bu clashed with Cao Cao, one of the strongest warlords of the time. They fought over Yan province. The battle dragged on more than 100 days. In the end, Lu Bu could not hold the territory and retreated. Lu Bu later occupied Shu province, which had been controlled by another warlord, Liu Bei. At first he had some alliances, but eventually he betrayed Liu Bei and took control. But this betrayal cost him. Liu Bei allied with Cao Cao and both attacked Lu Bu in Xiapi, a city in Shu province. The siege at Xiapi dragged on. Lu Bu's forces weakened. Some officers defected. Eventually, Lu Bu was captured. He tried to plead for mercy, even offering to serve under Cao Cao.
Haven't you seen what he did to Ding Yuan and Dong Zhuo?
So Lu Bu was executed in 198 AD, or early 199, depending on how calendars convert. His head was sent to the capital, and his body was beheaded. Lu Bu's story is popular not just because he fought well, but because he shows both great strengths and dangerous flaws. He was unmatched in personal combat, powerful, fast, deadly with weapons. Many generals feared opposing him. He always sought to control land, gain power, and make his name. He betrayed multiple masters, Ding Yuan, Dong Zhuo, Liu Bei. That made others wary. He often acted impulsively, not thinking ahead about what alliances he broke or enemies he made. He didn't trust his own followers, and as he failed, those people betrayed him in turn. Because of these, no matter how strong he was in battle, he couldn't hold power long. His end was almost unavoidable. Too many enemies, too few true friends. Let's imagine a playground story. Once there was a kid named Leo the Lion. Leo was super strong. He could climb any tree, run super fast, and always beat the other kids in games. Because of that, many kids wanted Leo on their team. But Leo would promise to join, then switch teams when something better came along, break promises, and trust no one. At first everyone thought, wow, Leo is the strongest. But soon other kids said, we can't trust him. He changes sides and doesn't keep promises. So when Leo needed help, nobody showed up. In the end, Leo lost even a game he should have won, because he was all strength but no loyalty or friends to back him up. Lu Bu is like Leo, powerful, brave, but untrusted. That's why his life is both awe-inspiring and also tragic. Even though Lu Bu died over 1,800 years ago, people still talk about him. Why? Because his story carries lessons. Strength alone isn't enough. You may be good at something, but if people can't rely on you, it doesn't last. Symbol of ambition and downfall. He becomes a cautionary figure for those who overreach without foundation. Even kids can learn. Being strong is great, but kindness, trust, and keeping your word are equally, or more, important. Let's tell the full story like a fairy tale, but real. In ancient China's waning dynasty, a young boy named Lu Bu grew up in a harsh land. With a bow in his hand, he proved strong, brave, and fierce. People whispered, "He's a hero." A leader named Ding Yuan took him in. Lu Bu helped him, fought for him. But then a powerful warlord, Dong Zhuo, came and tempted Lu Bu with a gift: the red hair, an amazing horse. Lu Bu switched sides. He betrayed Ding Yuan to join Dong Zhuo. Under Dong Zhuo, he rose in rank, respected by many. But Dong Zhuo was cruel. Ministers feared him. One plotted, Wang Yun. They used a beautiful woman, Diao Chan, to sow jealousy. And in a shocking act, Lu Bu killed Dong Zhuo. But power is a dangerous thing. Lu Bu wandered, joined various leaders, but never stayed loyal long. When he took over Shu province, he even turned on Liu Bei. Then Liu Bei and Cao Cao teamed up, marched against him, and trapped him in Xiapi. In the siege, Lu Bu lost support. Betrayed by his own men, captured. He pleaded for mercy, said he'd serve again. But his past was too dark. And so, in 198 AD, he was executed. His life came down like a blazing fire, fierce and fast. But without steady roots or trust, it burned out. Today, people remember him as one of China's mightiest warriors, and also as a warning: strength without loyalty can lead to downfall. Choices matter. Betrayal, broken promises, and chasing power blindly have consequences. Character and strategy. It's important to balance ability with wisdom, loyalty, and planning. Stories and legends grow. In literature, like Romance of the Three Kingdoms, and video games, Lu Bu is often exaggerated into a nearly unbeatable warrior. These tales mix fact and fiction. And that is the story of Lu Bu, the powerful warrior who fought many, betrayed many, and met a dramatic end. He shows us that strength matters, but what matters more is the heart behind it. Loyalty, trust, and wise choices can make or break a legend. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss our next History Heroes story. Who should we cover next? Leave a comment below. Maybe someone like Zhuge Liang, Yue Fei, or Queen Nzinga. Thank you for watching. Until next time, may your strength be balanced with wisdom and your choices guided by honor. Make this video animated.